Throttle's bar was roaring with laughter until the doors exploded open and a barefoot 10-year-old boy ran inside like he'd just escaped hell. He didn't slow down. He didn't look at anyone. He sprinted straight to Hawk, the biggest biker in the room, grabbed his vest and whispered, "Please, don't let him take me again." Hawk, 6'5", 280 pounds, tattooed knuckles, and the kind of presence that could silence a riot, froze. "Who's after you, kid?" Before the boy could answer, the air shifted. The door creaked again. This time, 3 men walked in. 1 in tactical gear, 2 in black uniforms packed with equipment. "There's the little runner," the lead man said coldly. "Time's up, kid. Your parents want you back." The boy whimpered. "My name is Derek Walsh, private security. This boy was kidnapped 3 days ago. We're returning him to his family." What these bikers did next would become legend in this town. But Hawk felt the kid gripping the back of his vest like it was life support. Something didn't add up.
Diesel, the sergeant-in-arms, stepped forward. "Then why is he scared of you?" Derek smiled calmly, too calmly. "Trauma," he said smoothly. "Confusion. Kidnapped children misidentify their rescuers all the time." But Hawk's eyes lowered and locked onto the boy's wrists. Fresh rope burns. Raw. Bleeding. Deep. He growled.
"What happened to your wrists, kid?" The boy swallowed.
"They're lying," he whispered. "They're the ones who took me. They took all of us. From the school bus."
Throttle's bar went silent. You could have heard a pin drop on leather. "All of us?" Hawk asked. The boy nodded, tears welling.
6 kids. They said if our parents don't pay, they'll kill us one at a time."
Derek's smile faltered. "The boy's unstable," he barked. "We're leaving, now." Hawk lifted one massive hand. "No, you're not."
Snake, the club's tech guy, lifted his phone. "Funny thing," he said casually, "there are 0 reports of kidnapped kids. No Amber Alert, no police bulletin, nothing." Derek stiffened. Too fast. "That's because the family wanted this discreet." "He's lying!" the boy cried. "My dad's a teacher. We don't have money for ransom. That's why they took 6 of us." Derek's men exchanged looks. One rested his hand on his holster. Diesel took a step toward them. "Let's see your phone." Derek's facade shattered. He drew his gun. "Nobody's checking anything. Hand over the boy. Now." 40 leather-clad bikers rose in unison. 3 guns against 40 bikers? Not great odds. Sirens wailed outside. Snake grinned. "Already called the cops, buddy. Detective Quinn's on her way." As if on cue, Detective Rachel Quinn stormed in with 4 officers. "Everyone, calm. Lower your weapons." Derek instantly switched back into professional mode. "Detective, thank God. These bikers are obstructing a recovery operation." Rachel ignored him and crouched beside the boy. "Sweetheart, do you know this man?" The boy nodded, tears streaking through his muddy face. "He grabbed me off the school bus. There are 5 more kids still locked up." Rachel stood slowly. "Officers, detain all 3. Derek cracked. He lunged for the boy. Hawk caught him midair, slammed him onto the bar, and pinned him down without even blinking. 2 bikers instantly disarmed his partners. Rachel cuffed all 3 men. "Kid, where are the others?" The boy wiped his face. "The old Morrison factory. East side. They keep us in the offices. 2nd floor. A guard with a rifle watches the door." Snake scrolled through his phone. Morrison factory shut down 5 years ago. Perfect place to hide people. Rachel radioed SWAT. Hawk stepped forward. "We're coming. Civilians can't. We'll stay back, but when those kids come out, they need to see more than cops and guns. They need to see hope." Rachel glanced at the boy. She nodded. "Gear up. Follow us." 20 motorcycles followed the police convoy like a thunderstorm moving across town. They parked a block away, staying hidden. The boy stayed glued to Hawk's side. pointing out details no adult would have noticed. "The guard outside smokes a lot," he repeated. "He always stands by the red door. He coughs when he laughs." Sure enough, SWAT found him there, smoking and coughing. They took him down quietly. Inside, the second guard was eating a sandwich when SWAT breached the room. 5 children, hungry, trembling, covered in dust, were found in a locked storage office. SWAT herded them out carefully, but the kids froze at the sight of flashing lights and armed officers. That's when Hawk stepped forward, palms open. "Hey kids," he said softly, so softly it didn't match his size. "You're safe now. Nobody's gonna hurt you. I promise." Tyler, finally brave enough to speak, stepped forward too. "It's okay," he said. "These are the bikers who saved me." One girl burst into tears and rushed toward Hawk, throwing her arms around his vest. The bikers formed a protective wall around all 6 kids, blocking their view of handcuffed kidnappers, rifles, and flashing lights. They shielded them, just like they always wished someone had shielded them when they were young.
At the station, Derek Walsh broke within 2 hours. He admitted everything. They targeted working-class families. They demanded $50,000 for each child. They'd already done this in 3 other states and made over $300,000. They would release the kids quietly so no one would call the FBI. They counted on fear and shame to keep parents silent. But this time, they picked the wrong kid. Tyler escaped using survival skills his military father taught him. But the worst part? There was no Amber Alert because their inside man, a police dispatcher, had been deleting reports and slowing response times. He was arrested before sunrise.
Tyler's father, James, walked into Throttle's bar. A quiet man, strong posture, eyes red from a week of fear. "I don't even know where to begin," he said. "They told me if I contacted police, they'd kill him. I sold everything I owned to gather ransom money." Hawk gripped his hand. "Your boy's a fighter, brave kid." James's voice cracked. "He told me the second he asked for help, you didn't hesitate." Behind him came the parents of the other 5 children. Teachers, plumbers, nurses, factory workers. Real people who almost lost everything. They brought food, handmade thank you cards, blankets for the clubhouse. Some just cried. And that day, the Iron Riders made a decision, a vow, a code, a mission. Guardian watch. Any child, any danger, any time. No questions, no hesitation. A few days later, Tyler returned with a drawing. 40 bikers standing like giants in front of 6 children. "This is what you looked like when you saved us." Hawk framed it and hung it above the bar. "That's the day everything changed for us," he told anyone who asked. Tyler is 13 now. He visits Throttle's bar once a month, helps hang safe haven signs, plays pool with bikers who treat him like family. Still drinks nothing but orange soda. He wears a leather jacket Hawk gave him. The back patch reads, "Honorary Member, Iron Riders." And Guardian Watch, it became legendary. A 13-year-old girl escaped kidnappers and ran straight to the bar. A boy held for ransom by his babysitter. Twin sisters grabbed at a park. A runaway being hunted by a violent relative. Every time, the bikers responded. Every child went home. Detective Rachel Quinn even admitted crime dropped 40%. Predators know better than to operate anywhere near biker territory. Tyler wants to be a police officer, or a soldier, or maybe a biker who protects kids just like he was protected. Hawk told him, "Whatever you become, kid, you're already a hero. You saved 5 lives the day you asked for help." The Morrison factory was torn down. A community center stands there now. A plaque reads, "In gratitude to the 6 children who survived." Below it, protected by guardian watch. As for Derek Walsh, he sits in prison, in protective custody, because even inmates have a rule. You don't hurt kids. And every night, somewhere in that town, motorcycles rumble through the streets, watching, protecting, guarding, making sure no child ever feels alone again because one terrified boy ran into a bar and 40 bikers decided that evil wouldn't win on their watch. Not then, not ever.
If you believe bikers can be heroes too, hit like, subscribe, and share this story so more people see what real brotherhood looks like.